हीरो का एंट्री होना चाहिए, एक धमाकेदार एंट्री होती है, वो चलता है तो धूल उड़नी चाहिए, एक सीटियाँ, दैट इज द हीरो है। सलमान मेरा भाई है छोटा, उसके साथ यार साजन, चल मेरे भाई जैसी पिक्चरें की हैं, अभी उसके साथ वो विलन बन के यार वो पता नहीं, लेकिन काम जरूर करूँगा। अगर मुन्ना भाई की बात है मुझसे मत पूछिएगा, यू प्लीज आज राजू हिरानी साहब। और इट वाज अमेजिंग टू वर्क विद रणबीर, जस्ट टू सी हिम बीइंग संजय दत्त। एंड मैं सेट पे गया था 2-3 टाइम, तो बहुत मज़ा आया जस्ट टू सी हिम। अजीब लगा एक्चुअली यार, मैं अपने आप को देख रहा हूँ। The biggest challenge about Adheera is what he is basically, Adheera. And if you see part 1 also, he goes away and he says, I'll come back one day, tell his brother.
Hi guys, this is Himesh and welcome to Pinkvilla. Today we have with us Adheera, that is Sanjay Dutt sir with us. Welcome to Pinkvilla sir, it's lovely having you here.
Thank you, lovely being here.
Sir, my first question to you is, you have done so many gangster films and so many iconic gangster characters in your filmography, the most iconic being Vaastav. So when you watched KGF, how would you compare Rocky with Raghu? Like, how do you interpret the two characters? Because they have a similar trajectory.
They do, but Raghu is a totally different kind of a character. I mean, he's, if you've seen Vaastav, he's grown up in a chawl, his father works in a mill, and it's about his, and what he does for his family basically. He becomes a gangster because of the needs of the family. So I think there is a big difference in Rocky and Raghu.
But if you have to, if Raghu and Rocky face off against each other, who do you think is more powerful as far as the larger than life personality is concerned? Both are so full of swag, and
both have their own individualities, I think, and I think Raghu is in a different space and Rocky is in a different space, but the swag, the attitude, everything is pretty similar, I think.
And so, I was interacting with Prashant Neel 2 days back, and he said he had written the character of Adheera keeping you in mind even before he approached you. So when the glimpses of Adheera come in the part 1, he said that we kept a person who is so bulky and tall because we wanted to approach Sanjay Dutt sir. So when he approached you, how did you react to this, and was it an instant yes from your end?
I mean, I was actually taken aback that a person can think of a character like that. And Prashant basically is one of the very few directors who I feel are right there. I've worked in the industry for 45 years now. And I can count those directors, and he comes in one of the first 10. He's so focused, he's so, he knows what he wants basically. And it was I was amazed the way he spoke about Adheera. And I said yes to him right away.
Okay. And what was the biggest challenge of playing Adheera on screen?
The biggest challenge about Adheera is what he is basically, Adheera. And if you see part 1 also, he goes away and he says, I'll come back one day, tell his brother. And it's about KGF, it's about that land he's in love with. And what he is, and I mean, we worked a lot on his character and on the look basically and everything.
And so, if we look at the social media reaction and also the kind of reaction that exhibitors from across the country are giving, they are like, fans are so excited to see Sanjay Dutt back in such an avatar. Do you believe this is one of your most powerful looks when it comes to the on-screen appearances?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this look was really worked on a lot by Prashant and me, and all that stuff. And it's a very powerful character, and it's a amazing look. I mean, it's a very, very unique and different look. I think for any actor to do or a villain to come in that kind of a look.
Correct. You have such a larger than life personality that very few people are actually able to write roles like Adheera for you. Do you believe it is challenging for people to write these kind of characters which do justice to your larger than life persona that you have created over a period of 40-45 years?
I don't know if it's difficult, but I know that things out here had changed a little bit, and movies had gone to having, Splice of Life and The Boy Next Door and a little softer versions where while we guys grew up with Amit ji and Dharam ji and
Yeah.
the macho guys, and then we came in those kind of movies also.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see it's all coming back.
Hmm.
You know, this is what I was looking for and waiting for, and it's all coming back. You know,
Correct.
that's very good. I feel.
Correct. And another character of yours, which is as scary as Adheera, at least from the trailer and everything, was Kancha Cheena. How do you differentiate Kancha Cheena from an Adheera? Because both are so scary just from the getup of it.
Well, Kancha was another character which was he's unpredictable and he's weird. You know, I mean, if you look at Kancha,
Yeah.
and again, it's all about Mandwa and about him coming back to take Mandwa, and he's got a default in him. He's got alopecia, and you know, he doesn't look good physically, and you know, all that stuff
Yeah.
is there, and his complexes. And this guy, you know, he's totally different. He's got the swag. He's got those tattoos with him, and he comes back to get, you know, what he had lost.
Yeah.
Basically, is this? They come back for the same thing.
Yeah.
He comes from
The line.
Mandwa. He comes from KGF.
Correct. And so you just spoke about how, you know, this film is actually getting back the kind of films Bollywood used to make in the 70s and 80s. Like right now also at home I was watching KGF just as a revision for part 2. It actually reminds us of Diwar in a way, or a lot of Amitabh Bachchan and Salim Javed films that have been made. Do you think now, after the pandemic, it is these larger than life films which will make for a big screen experience more than the slice of life and the softer genres?
See, those films had never died, I feel. I think people had just, I can't say forgotten it, but I mean, they preferred making those kind of films, here at least. But now, as everybody is saying, which is the right thing, it's whether it's South or we people out here, it's one industry it's become.
Yeah.
You know, which is good. It's the Indian film industry now.
Yeah.
But all I can say is that the South never forgot the heroism. You know, that heroism always remained, and I think that was important. And I think we guys, I think little bit forgot that.
How do you define heroism, and how have you seen it evolve from the time you made your debut in Rocky?
हीरो का एंट्री होना चाहिए, एक धमाकेदार एंट्री होती है, वो चलता है तो धूल उड़नी चाहिए, you know, एक सीटियाँ, you know, that is the hero here, you know, that is the hero which was missing इतने सालों तक. जो हम लोग मतलब लुक एट जानकी बाजी हो, खलनायक हो, एनीथिंग, एक होता था इंट्रोडक्शन जो अभी वहाँ करते हैं वो लोग, लेकिन अभी यहाँ पे भी होगा मुझे लगता है. करेक्ट है कि नहीं है?
बेसिकली सीटी एंड ताली बजनी चाहिए व्हेन
अरे हीरो मतलब आए या विलन आए. सी अमरीश जी एंड ऑल, यू नो, दे हैव डन सम ग्रेट वर्क. अमरीश पुरी जी एंड you know, they were the strong villains. Yeah. अगर villain strong नहीं होगा तो आपका hero कैसे strong होगा?
Yeah, and that has gone missing. Actually, यहाँ पे like in last few years, the commercial films don't have that strong villain because of which the hero doesn't come across as even stronger.
But if you look at any kind of Hollywood film also, कोई भी action thriller ले लो या ये super hero ले लो या कुछ भी ले लो, but the villain is something else.
Yeah.
अभी थानोस एक चुटकी में सबको खत्म कर देता है. You know? तो I mean, जब तक थानोस नहीं रहेगा, then how will the Avengers be heroes?
Yes, true. Yeah. And so, you know, in last 2 years there has been this OTT revolution as well. But you know, this is one thing which actually Salman said, that OTT is actually too small a platform for his larger than life personality. Do you think that is the same for you as well? Because actually the two of you come from same school of heroism. You are so larger than life that वो small screen पे मजा ही नहीं आएगा. It has to be that collective.
I mean, you know, I think a little differently. जैसे कि I know larger than life films and larger than life, you know, kind of actors and heroes and all should come in the big screen.
Yeah.
लेकिन अगर आप OTT देखेंगे, I'm talking about the shows जो अमेरिकन लोगों ने बनाई हैं, like a Vikings. There is so much of heroism in that also. Ragnar Lothbrok, I think everybody has heard about it.
Yeah.
You know, तो उसका नाम रह गया है. Game of Thrones देख लो. You know, these are big productions, you know, and there is a lot of stuff in that.
Okay.
तो I hope कि एक दिन अपने वहाँ पे भी OTT इतना बड़ा बने,
And
where we get some good characters to play.
And you're open for OTT
I'm
as
open.
well, for
I'm
a
open.
series
Absolutely.
or film
Yes.
or anything. Okay. And so, you know, you have worked with so many people in the last 45 years. Who is that one male co-star you want to reunite with in today's time?
I mean, I would love to work with Ajay Devgn. He's like a younger brother to me. Amit ji for sure. You know, and there are many. I mean, you know, the younger lot is also there.
Yeah.
You know, Ranbir is there. And I loved doing that one song with him in Sanju.
Sanju, yeah.
And I loved working with him in Shamshera. So, I mean, there's Ranbir, there's, you know, Varun. They're all good kids, you know, and they're there. Yeah.
Correct. And so, you know, next up for you is Prithviraj followed by Shamshera. So basically it's 3 films in a span of 4 months. Could you tell us something about your character? Or I know you can't speak much because they are far, but
Right.
could you tell us something about Shamshera and Prithviraj and the experience of reuniting with Akshay and Ranbir?
Oh, it was great working with Akshay after such a long time, and it's a very positive character, Kaka. And again, you're right. Actually, I don't want to speak too much about it. Shamshera is again a very different kind of subject, and it's again action, and it's nice. And I think जब उसका look आएगा, then we'll come to know about it. But it was great to work with Karan Malhotra again. You know, Karan is again like a little son to me, and he makes you know, that heroism wali picture.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to both. Yes.
Okay. And so anything happening on the production front for you? You had announced a long.
Yeah. We are going to start off with the 2 films we are going to launch now. Another month or 2.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. And now, sir, we have a segment wherein your fans have asked some questions on the social media. So you can answer them briefly, however.
Yes.
So first question is from Abhishek Roy Singh. Ask Sanjay Dutt if he is open to doing Telugu films with someone like Mahesh Babu.
Of course, Abhishek ji, 100%. I would be totally open to do films with Mahesh Babu and Rana and with Ramcharan and Junior NTR and everybody.
Okay. Next one is from Ranajay Paul. Want to see Sanjay Dutt sir and Hrithik Roshan again?
I would love to do that again. We've done 2 films and Hrithik is a fantastic person to work with. And ज़रूर करेंगे बिल्कुल.
Okay. The next question is from Deb RK fan. What was your experience of working with real life Sanju?
Oh, it was amazing to work with Ranbir. Just to see him being Sanjay Dutt and playing Sanju was amazing. मैं सेट पे गया था 2-3 टाइम तो बहुत मज़ा आया. जस्ट टू सी हिम अजीब लगा एक्चुअली यार. मैं अपने आप को देख रहा हूँ. You know, so it was great. Yeah.
Okay. Next one is from Avinash Singh Rathor. Can we get to see Salman versus Baba in a film? And I'll combine this with one more question, which is another one. Can we get to see Sanju sir play a deadly villain like Adheera opposite Salman?
Oh yeah, I mean, अगर ऐसा कुछ आएगा तो बिल्कुल करेंगे. बट सलमान मेरा भाई है छोटा, उसके साथ यार साजन चल मेरे भाई जैसी पिक्चरें की है. अभी उसके साथ वो विलन बन के यार वो पता नहीं, लेकिन काम ज़रूर करूँगा.
And last 2 questions, sir. This one is from Ayush. Which upcoming project apart from KGF are you most excited about? Also, can we see you in a comedy film because you have a terrific comic timing?
Definitely. I mean, the next 2 releases are really good. And comedy, we are doing one comedy. Abhi, I think it'll go into production just now in June.
Okay.
And अगर मुन्ना भाई की बात है मुझसे मत पूछिएगा.
Yeah.
You please ask Raju Hirani sir.
I hope that is made.
I know we all hope.
Okay. And last question, I'll combine the question. One is from Dr. Nihal and one is from Akhtar. Do you intend to make a movie based on life of your father? And Akhtar has asked, is Khalnaik 2 in the making?
Khalnaik 2 was thought about. Thanks for reminding me, Akhtar. अभी मैं वापस उसको pursue करता हूँ. And Life on My Dad, I don't think it's in the pipeline.
Okay. Perfect, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was lovely speaking to you, and wish you all the best for
Thank you.
KGF and all other films.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thanks. Hi, this is Sanjay Dutt, and if you like this video, please subscribe to Pinkvilla.